how is everybody doing today? You see, yeah, today is digital art stream. I know, I said it would be traditional art stream today, but things have changed, plans have changed, it's okay, plans needs to change, and for my own well-being, I'm working on a comic today. Claudio, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? So I know that on last stream, I said that today will be traditional stream. But yeah, since 2 days ago, a lot of things have changed. And for my own well-being, because oh my god, yesterday was hard for me, like mentally wise, and today was also hard for me, and I realized I might not be able to fulfill all my goals that I want this year. And never too late is one of these things that I absolutely cannot cheap out on. You know, I cannot abandon, I cannot leave it alone. So however bad and tasty things may be, I don't want to leave Never Too Late hanging or go on a hiatus, but because I have material. And I don't want to go on a hiatus or take breaks. But my life is being increasingly crazy and chaotic, and I am scatterbrain. I'm worried about myself and about my scattered brain. I am going to, to see if everything is alright with, just with stuff health-wise. But I realized that crap, I set out to have so many things, but usually my plans go out of the window, and I need to be and I realized that I can't change my mind. I can't be like, okay, now Never Too Late will come out every 2 weeks. I can't do this. Like I know that there are lot of comic artists who are struggling, lot of people who are people and artists who are dealing with burnout, and they need breaks. And the only thing I need break from is regular life. I just want more motivation and more time for art. I really do. But yeah. And I realized that while I don't mind other artists and people going on hiatus, taking breaks, I am all for it. Take care of yourself. At the same time, I'm keeping myself to a different standard than everybody else, and thinking that when I need a break, where I need a hiatus, it's unacceptable. Just a stupid double standard I have, and I cannot force myself to think that Never Too Late will be on a back burner because of IRL stuff. I cannot. So I do want to keep on working on Never Too Late, because this is this universe is my magnum opus, pretty much. I am sitting in this universe for half of my life at this point. So I don't want to abandon it. I do this I draw for myself. I want to have this story finished. I want to see this come into fruition. I want to see. I don't want to also because I know that this story is as important for other people as it is for me. I have friends who read this story. I have other readers who discovered me through this story, and I know that people want to see this. And believe me, I also want to see this. And I don't want to give up on it, but it may mean that I will need to give up on some things and change my plans accordingly in case, just in order to keep Never Too Late afloat. Because maybe it's poor organizational skill, maybe it was lack of motivation for these couple pages. All in all, I want Never Too Late to exist, to be finished. So I don't know, maybe it's lack of motivation, maybe I need to diversify the projects I'm working on, maybe it's time to hop on the other project or find the spark to draw these some of the boring scenes, you know. But I do want to do this, I really do, and I don't know why. Maybe it's lack of motivation, maybe it's the maybe it's like boring part of the story that I just got in and it's transitional and it needs to be done, but it's not pleasant to be done, you know. Everybody who creates a comic would say so, that there are some scenes that drag, but they are really important, but they are drag, or some topics that are important for the plot but you absolutely hate drawing them, you know. So maybe I need just to power through, and this is what this stream is. It's for me to power through the rut and get the page finished, because I said last stream on Tuesday that new page will be today, and it will be today. So yeah. And also, oh my god, speaking of updating and stuff, can I just make webtoons? Stop guilting me and saying, oh, it's been a while since you've been on our page and updated stuff. And I'm like, and they sent me this exact to the day, to the minute of the 7 days since the last update. And it's also putting me into not good places, because I was already worrying that I need to put Never Too Late on a back burner, and I don't want to do this, or change the schedule, or be like, there's no schedule at all when the pages will be. My life is crazy. I need to find control of my life again, control of my organizational skills, control of my space, control of my memory, control of my motivation, control of everything. And the last thing I need is the stupid freaking webtoon platform that gives me nothing to guilt me into making the update. It's just Hi Diasto, welcome to the stream. Bro, I'm not even on a monetization program. Like, I get zero money from them, so they have absolutely no business into emailing me other than thinking, I don't know, they probably think this one is motivational, or that it will, hey, keep up with the grind, you will make it, you know, stuff. But it just angers me, because I try to work my own schedule, deal with IRL stuff. I work full time. I'm also taking postgrad study very soon. I'm also taking on a tutoring. You know, I will be tutoring in math really soon as well. So really, I'm starting to feeling very close to burnout, and I'm clinging. I'm clinging to hobbies, because without art, without comics, without minor comics, without Never Too Late, I will absolutely go crazy. Go crazy, as I will have nothing left to do in between IRL stuff, and I need an output somehow. And I don't want to be reminded when the week lasts from the last update that, oh yeah, you haven't updated yet. Like, no shit, I know it, and I stress about it all the time, because I think everybody has calendars in their head like I do. So yeah, sorry, I'm in a very ranty mood, like today. It's just yeah, well, of course, they probably show ads from my on my comics. For sure they do, but of course, since I'm not in a monetization program, they don't share the ad revenue for me with me. Like, it's easy, like, you know. But it's just, it's so for me. It's like so. I imagine some executives like sitting there and being, oh yeah, let's encourage people like our canvas creators to put up put up things, anything to just get the traction onto our platform. You know, the traction equals more views per page equals bigger reach for ads equals they can get more money and negotiate better deals with the ad providers. So I understand this, but it is still freaking annoying. Like, oh my god, like, leave me be. I don't give you any money. Even if you see my stats, I'm probably not giving you any money. So freaking it's just such a BS. Like, no other platform guilt trips me so much and angers me so much as Webtoon does. Like, no freaking other platform does this. Not Tapas. Even though Tapas shows me that, hey, you haven't reached your sub goal for getting ad revenue yet. It shows me the same thing for 5 years already. So I just got used to it that, oh yeah, I know I'm not in the threshold yet. But at least they are not like, hey, you haven't updated in a week. Or something, you know, just this like absolute fakery. When I try my hardest to not lose any hobbies because it's deemed childish, or because I don't have time, or because I try to juggle being a freaking high-functioning adult, as I like to call myself. Juggle being an adult and having a full-time job and being a comic creator and streamer at the same time, wearing lots of hats. The last thing I need to be reminded that, hey, you could always do more. This is the last thing I need. The last thing I need is, hey, I know you haven't updated in a week, but you know, you could always update. You should try updating one a week, because we're so sad we miss you. Like, stop telling me that I can do more, that I can be better. I try to be better. I try to be better. I try to make my life better. And I'm also struggling with just a lot of internal stuff. But yeah. But this huge tangent aside, how is everybody doing? I hope you're doing better than me. Because, oh my god. I just hope you're doing much better than me, and that everything is alright at your side of the world, and that, yeah. Yeah, basically I'm kinda reusing the line art from the last page. This is something that I learned, and it helps me keep the proportions of the characters intact, especially the characters that only appear for that I've only ever drawn for 2 pages, so yeah. So I copy pasted, you know, the face of the teacher. She still doesn't have a name, but whatever. Yeah, so I copy pasted the face of the teacher so I can remember, okay, what is the position of the hair, each individual hand strength, what is her eye shape, what is her nose shape, what is her mouth shape, what is her face shape, and to have it on hand. I really rarely like use the line art as it is. Usually I draw over it over the existing line art with a new one. So yeah, so there is still a bit of tracing, but it's not fully copy pasting. Even though I don't want to judge anybody for copy pasting, comics are hard. You know, it's hard. It's really. It's really easy to, you know. Jesus. What I wanted to say. Yeah, to overwork yourself, to polish every page, or to even go to the other side, like absolutely stop caring at all about your craft. There is a balance to be found, and in some cases copy pasting is absolutely acceptable because your viewer will look at the panel for 5 minutes, and if they are not binge reading and reading each page like back to back, they probably won't notice whether or not the background was copy pasted or not. But yeah, but that being said, usually I don't. There are cases, truth to be told, where I did copy pasted backgrounds or characters line arts when it was beneficial for me to have character in the same pose from panel to panel for example, comedic effect. You know, this is normal and it should be normalized and it shouldn't be shunned. So yeah. So if you drew something, absolutely reuse that line art. Everybody does it, and digital, yeah, everybody does it. Oh, snow! Oh my god. I really like snowy photos. Like, snow looks so magical. So yeah, so if you want to share photos that you absolutely do. I am stoked to see snow. Right now in Poland, the whole snow is, yeah, it's the same here. Like, we are already past the swamp. It's now cold but dry. Although it was kind of misty. It was a very fine rain yesterday. But yeah, but it's mostly around 5 degrees Celsius, and it's not snowing. So the forecast says that it might be. The forecast says there might be a comeback of winter. It's still February, so it's February already. So it can be, but yeah, but I think the most the harshest winter has already passed. Oh my god, will I be able to freehand these freehand this pose. I did a sketch, but I'm absolutely right now. I'm kind of disregarding this sketch right now. Yeah. Ooh. So yeah, it really was the last chance to do any nice photos. Right, wait, let me turn off the line art because I don't remember. Okay, this leg will be on the... Need to draw Nest from the back. Okay, wait. The perspective here is very... I think I already... I think I need to make the... So yeah, I want Nest be hunched and be like in this panel to show like seclusion, like there are to show the composition of seclusion, like there are people around him, like there and there, like big elements, and he is the sole one in here. You know, so by framing we can see like how he is like outside. He's on a different plane plane of existence. No, he's on an absolute different plane, you know, background wise. So yeah. But I am wondering if his back is not... wait, let me... transform this because I need to draw these cons again. You know? So is the life. So I want to have his face be seen, at least a little bit, so you can still recognize that, yeah, this is Ernest, this is this person with glasses and fluffy dark hair, you know. And since Ernest is further in the background, this is a good tip. I'm going to give a good tip, okay? So, I use the same, right now, I use the same thickness of my line art brush for when I drew the characters at the front and when I'm lining Nest in the back. And this is good. This is a good way to learn what level of detail you want to put into your characters when they are further away from the eye of the camera. So you can see that, you know, For example, I am drawing more strands of hair here. I am putting the line of the lower lip here. I am putting the line where the upper teeth row touches the bottom teeth row. I'm adding, lines for stitching, for folds. And when I'm using the same brush for these great details that are up close, I can use the same brush with the same size for objects that are further down and by, for example, okay, I can put, all the folds, all the things, but all in all, when the picture is in its full, when the picture is in its full, like, I can put like stitching, more stitching, some more, like, give volume to the cones by putting even more lines, on the cones, more strands of hair. But when you look back, first off, your picture becomes a bit muddy. There is like a lot of, the level of detail is the same in these two, which make this one, because it's smaller and with the same line thickness, this one makes it more busy, and this one, because there are lot of empty, foldless, detailless spaces, they seem empty. So there is like this, okay, wait, so it's like you drew the same character, like it seems that you put less detail in here, even though there is the same amount of folds, there is the same amount of lines that constitute for the sleeve in here and for the sleeve in here. But because you chose to put the same amount of folds here, where there is smaller space, it seems busier. And you can get like these strange, strange feeling that, they were not drawn in the same way, even though they absolutely were. So, what I do, and I think this is something that is more prevalent in the traditional media rather than in digital media, is that when I have a character, with details, so let's draw eyes, like, details. I use the same brush when I'm drawing a character that is further. So let's make the head smaller. But I won't put the same amount of details, because you see, I'm trying to put everything and it just muddies the picture. So, and you can see it especially in anime, when you're drawing people in the back, you try to simplify and choose only the lines that would allow you to recognize the character from there. Like, for example, instead of like lot of strands of hair, like, let's absolutely go crazy with the hair right now. You try to do a little bit less, because anything more would just look, at this scale, would look funny. But if you enlarge it, you would see what kind of details you willfully omitted, what details you absolutely simplified, and yeah, I think by using the same size of brush that you use for your line art as you use for your foreground, it will help you decide what details are important and what are not, in order to not make your picture in the back look too busy. Of course, when you're drawing like full illustration and you care about line weight and about the principle of elements being in greater detail, being closer, and having a thicker liner because they are closer to you, well, you can adjust then the line art later and thicken these lines, the lines that are closer, you know? And again, think which ones are the most important lines to thicken in order to not make your picture muddy and have your line art too thick, you know, too thick, because else you will absolutely lost any kind of details that you wanted. Okay, end of tangent. Let me actually yeet some of these elements because I don't need them. It was just an explanation. Yeah, so for this small nest, like, even though you can digitally make lines that are as thin as the ones portrayed when you scale down, I think it is beneficial to be conscious about what lines you keep and what lines you don't. You still will get the point across that these are still cones stuck together, even though you don't show every line that shows the volume of the little plastic stand, you know. So yeah, so this is why I'm using the same brush for line art, and then in a later I can use the adjustment line and just thicken the line art. Especially since I'm using vector layers, it is really easy to do this. So yeah, but yeah, let me bring back my sketch so I can see where I need to draw. Okay, let me see how it looks like without this. Okay, wait. I needed to make sure that the cones are big enough. So yeah, so I will try. Let's speed it up. Let's go into full focus mode and actually speed up working on this page. So okay, so next page, so next panel is actually of this guy, which I still have. I want this guy to be a recurring character because I think I have plans. There will be actually, okay, spoilers. There will be actually one person from Nest's high school that will go to high school with him. Both of them didn't know that the other one will also attend this high school. I just think it would be like a good idea and also like a point of like kind of a reason for like conflict of or anxiety that, oh my god, there is a person who knows about my past life, who witnessed about my past, who witnessed what happened in my past life, you know? So I think this would be interesting. And yes, I am now trying to make the 3/4 angle of the face facing the other way. Oh, also I forgot to give this guy the hair at the back. I think it would be, yeah, okay, this is good. You know what? I need I need to use. This is the stencil. No, not this one. This one. This is the stencil that I made. You know, in my style, to help me keep proportions of just a regular basic head turnaround. So at least I would know where the ear goes, because I don't remember and I struggle to do this without this sketch. So yeah. But I want to have this guy with frosty tips. I think he would be like fun. And he seems like Okay, let me turn off these layers. I mean, it looks good. It doesn't look bad. So okay, I can accept it. Let's work on the rest of the body, especially this. Especially with these ultra fugly fugly markers. Those freaking mesh. Those freaking mesh vests. But yeah. But worry not. I will still try to maintain the schedule of Never Too Late. I will try to post Never Too Late once a week or at least once every 10 days. And to maintain the schedule of the stream topics. Because yeah, I know I did said that there will be an a traditional art stream with this book, with the mini anatomic atlas, and I will still do this. It will be in, I think, instead of one of the digital streams this month. Because one traditional stream is right now, so I will just swap them. I hope it won't be a monthly occurrence. I really hope it won't. Just really felt like working on my comic today. That I need to do this for me and for my own well-being, and so yeah, so the guide here tries to, we're playing basketball. He tries to, cover Nest and take the ball from him. And Nest is, preparing and looking if he will take a shot. Or did I mention what position Nest was playing on? What, did I mention it on comic? I mentioned that there was. I mentioned that Nest plays basketball. It was. I think it was. Well, first off, I drew basketball in his room. I hope I mentioned it in comic that he played basketball and was in a team, in a basketball school team. And yeah, it was mentioned that there was this one coach in the team who really hated Nest and got into major trouble, because of his attitude towards Nest. Others, but with Nest as well. But yeah, but did I mention that Nest? What position Nest was on? I either didn't mention or because it wasn't. Oh my god, this hand is so big. This is why yaoi hands happen, okay, everybody? Yeah, his hand is so big. I need to. This is what I do. It helps when you're using digital software. Is that I compare the size of the hand to the head, to size of the head and size of the face. So it's easier for me to. To visualize how big the hand needs to be. Okay, let me just fix this line as well. Okay. Time for Nest. So yeah, so Nest is looking for the. Nest is looking for either a way to make a shot or person who to throw the ball towards, and preferably if that person would be from his team. I think I will make the cheek a little bit. I know the nose wouldn't be seen, but I think we already saw this guy and we can recognize, oh, it's the Frosty Tips guy. Yeah, just, regular occurrence at the during the basketball match. Okay, this bit needs to be, because Nest is slouched a bit. Like, he's in this pose. He's slouched. He is, you know, crouched, preparing, looking around. So his shoulders will come up, neck will come forward, and so the hair, his longer strands of hair should be like, you know, his neck goes in here, goes, the neckline goes like that, so the hair should follow the neckline. Wait, should it be here? Okay, I think let's a little bit less extreme. I think this would be okay. I really liked Nest's expression on this page. This one, I really did. It was like so like cheeky and sassy and just yes. Although I will probably mention what position Nest was playing. I will probably mention it once. I have such a good dialogue coming up in chapter 6. Yeah, in chapter 6 or in chapter 7. When his time, you know, will be brought up, his time at the oh my god, at the team will be brought up. So yeah, pretty neutral expression for Nest right now, like, you know. No thoughts, head empty. Well, not necessarily no thoughts, head empty, because, you know, you need to think when you're playing. Especially when you're playing a team sport and you're strategizing what to do when. Okay, I realized I need to sketch. I need to sketch Nest a bit, sketch a bit more. So yeah, let me at least sketch the collar. His shoulders. And yeah, this ball needs to be much bigger. So let me... Yeah, the ball needs to be like this big. Let me turn off some layers, because I need to see. I need to absolutely see what I am doing. And on a new layer in order to, you know, so I can see what so I can see even clear what I am doing. I will draw hands on the other layer so I can position them better. Maybe I will move it even like this. So I can make the other shoulder slightly, ever so slightly peeking through. Let me go back to my line art layer. And yeah, sometimes I need to backtrack and sketch a bit more, so yeah. Especially since, you know, characters are really important for the comic and for me to draw, and to draw them properly, anatomically correct, because yeah, despite what I said earlier, that okay, you spend only like 5 seconds on a panel when you're a reader, I still think that glaring mistakes, glaring anatomical mistakes are so, yeah, you need to have your pages good enough. So you know. Let me get my wait, this finger looks a bit too flat. Okay, let me get back to these layers and quickly draw the pattern of the basketball, the traditional pattern of the basketball. Okay, that's done. Collarbone should be around. Okay, just to fix it. And line weight, because I know this is something I also need to work on art-wise. My line weight is all over the place, so yeah, as you see, like, which doesn't make sense when you think about the principles of perspective and even how your you know and even how your hands work when you're inking. Because it doesn't make sense that the hair is, especially these strands that are framing him and are his contours. It doesn't make sense that these strands would be thinner than. Okay, time for the lady. So okay, so right now this whistling is different from the previous whistling. First off, I need to remember that the hair will be flipped because this is the hair will be flipped, and also the whistle in general is not as intensive, doesn't yield the same energy as the one 2 pages ago. So I am using. I will use the same. The same pose. Very similar facial expression. I will make the pose a bit more relaxed. So her hair her shoulders are will be relaxed. I need to she was holding in her right hand, so I need to visualize how it will look with the right hand being used. Sketching again, okay. Wait. Ah, how did I? Wait. I drew this, and wait. Let me maybe ink the whistle first. It will be slightly easier to attach the hand to that. So okay. So when she's with Okay, so the thumb should be in here. Okay, shoulders would be slightly raised because she's, you know, touching her, bringing her hand closer, so it will be slightly raised, but other than that, still pretty relaxed. Okay, I think this is a good enough sketch. Okay, this hand, I don't know what to do with this hand. I think I wanted to make it, make it seem like she's, no, having her hand on her hips. Like that. Maybe it will work, but I might probably just screw up something anatomy wise. Maybe I should move this. Okay, hashtag good enough. Let's move on. I still have 2 panels to line art cleanup, flat colors, shading, shading, highlights, exporting. Good thing that I do line art. Line art much, not line art, lettering. That I do lettering pretty early in my comic process. Okay, so she will be here smiling because, well, for her, in her mind, rest of the class went smoothly. Wait, let me turn off. Okay, it is off a bit. I think I know how to fix it. First off, these curves are not symmetrical. Second off, this part needs to be closer in here. Next eyes, I feel they are a touch too big. Okay, this is already much better. Ears. Neck. And shoulders. The oh my god, what is it called in English? Lanyard? You know, these like cheap fabric necklaces that you can have that were marketed that you can attach your keys to, but you know, but nobody actually did this. Oh my god, I remember when these things started coming, and you know, it was like, oh yeah, kids were wearing their house keys like that, you know, so they won't get lost. Or the ID cards. I had to wear ID cards on lanyard in my school, and of course there were bullies who thought it would be so funny to, you know, take your school ID, unclap it from the lanyard, and pretend that they are going to flush it down the toilet. Yep, fun times. And yeah, and there was of course this stranger danger that when you wear your keys on a lanyard, that you are a very easy target, because someone can come to you and easily like yoink the lanyard from your head, or you know, untouch anything you have attached to this, and therefore find your home and stalk you and steal your key, and you know, there will be a lot of hassle. So yeah, so everybody was discouraged from ever having their valuables to hold on lanyard. But you know, at school we were forced to use these like lanyards, you know, for your school ID, you know, which is like, on one hand it's such a stupid idea, but on the other hand it was like one of those, oh, we can't keep bring, you know, let strangers come to school, so therefore you need the school ID. Separately from that, you had also the national issued student ID, which granted you the all the fun stuff like reduced ticket fare. Okay. Last panel. At least I hope I will clean up the line art till the end of the stream. I think this guy would be seen from the back right now. So yeah, so here from the back, the hairline. And he will be holding that big fugly marker in here, while our I still don't have a name for her. I need to find a name for all these people. But it will be like the easiest of these tasks, like I have good resources for names, both Polish and from like different cultures. So maybe I will have her eyes slightly smiling. I think her facial features are a bit too low right now. Let me bring them up a bit and widen the gap between nose and lips. in here I am tracing her face shape to keep consistent, to keep it consistent with her previous appearances. And yes, and because she's shorter than most of her students, then I keep in mind to draw her always looking a bit up, you know, trying to see her students eye to eye, you know. But yeah, but I need one more scene, this transition scene. Then there will be drama. Okay, there will be drama in the locker room, and then there will be a transition to last big scene of this chapter, where we're going first back to Eddie's side to check upon her, you know, and to have one big, like, one really big event for what, Nina? For the graduation ceremony, yes. Okay, lettering is done. I will now yeet this thing, and do some cleanup for the line art. So I bring my vector eraser and just quickly, well, first off, let me save. Yeah, this is my bad habit. But I need to be reminded to save. Wait, would be... okay. Okay, and here I need to erase everything that is hidden behind the cone. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm focusing and trying to finish this really quickly. But other than that, I need to say that I am really happy because all hands I did, maybe minus this one, but all hands that I did look good, and I did them on like second try. So yay! Don't you know? Maybe I retained something from my last year's challenge. Wait, will her? Okay, it will be seen. I was wondering whether or not I should erase this line, but no, her body will be still within this area. Yeah, this is the drawback of having thick eyebrows drawn with one line. It's really hard to erase with the vector eraser, so I need to utilize the regular eraser, which is not great for vector stuff. I need to erase a bit more because I got confused right now. Which lines stay and which don't. I kinda was expecting that these lines were not closed. I hope I conveyed it properly that that this guy is not hugging Nest. In fact, touching during a basketball match, especially touching someone who has a ball like that, who tries to make a throw, is actually might be considered a foul. So yeah. And it's enough that basketball is really fast-paced and really yeah, whenever I see basketball matches, I think they are so maybe less than American football, but there are so many fouls, like okay, is the line art clean? Not yet. I omitted this guy. But yeah, but I would say this page, right now, in the state it is right now, the line art is good enough, so I can proceed because yeah, I want to finish it today. So yeah, I see I have 10 minutes till the end of the stream. So let me quickly thicken the line art of some elements. Fix some glaring mistakes when it comes to line weight. Hey, okay. So now I can proceed to the flat colors. I use the enclose and fill action from the bucket, and I select the whole page. And because I closed every area, including the panel borders, I don't know why okay, this one did not close, possibly because of this. And also, of course, during this time, I see places where I have not cleaned the line art. And then and places where there's still like some lines that shouldn't be there. And also at this right now I put the medium gray to see all areas that will require coloring. And at the same time, I am cleaning some negative space, like there are some enclaves, for example, where there is, for example, here by Nest glasses, here where characters overlap, or where there are strands of hair touching that won't be colored in. So yeah, here it's okay, here it's okay. By Nest it's not okay because this is negative. This is negative space, these are glasses. It was good here. Oh, like here, where there are strands of hair intertwining, and there's a bit of negative space that won't be colored, so I am doing cleanup at the same time in here. And now I can get new layer and put on coloring. So I am using colors from previous pages to keep them consistent, and I need this page because this is the color of the markers of these fugly things. Yes. And this is all. And here I will grab color for the basketball. One of the basketballs from this huge basket. And the other one, the one that everybody was playing with. And color for the cone. And from this page as well, I am taking the color for Blaze's stripes on a shirt. Color of Blaze's hair. Because this is the color that I don't have on my palette. Color of his skin tone as well. And the white of the t-shirt is in my go-to color palette, so I am taking it right now. And Blaze won't be on this page. Yeah, not anymore. Time for the teacher's skin tone. Right here. Right here. Yeah, the magic tricks of trying to save my time. Because my god, imagine if I wouldn't do this with the bucket fill. Just imagine. If it wasn't for bucket fill, I would probably just I don't know. Yeah, but I didn't want to do self-deprecating humor right now. Okay, where is the color for the hair tie? Color for her t-shirt. Color for her t-shirt. Color for the lanyard. Color of the whistle is the regular light gray silver that I have on my palette. Color for her eyes I will grab later. What I will need. Color for the eyes, sclera and teeth, and inside of the mouth is almost also in my palette. So all Ernest colors are also in my palette. But I see I need to go to page 24 probably, and bring yeah, I don't have these copied. Okay, spoilers for page 24 if you haven't read this yet, because I need the flat colors for the guy's t-shirt, this one, for his hair color, and for her leggings color, and as well for Nest sneakers and oh my god, and pants. Yes. So let me get in here, grab this. This is, yes. Grab these two layers, put them here. Ooh, bot tells me to stretch in a moment. Oh, if I am already at it, let me get Nest's hair. Okay, her pants are this color. His skin tone is this color. His hair color is this. T-shirt color is this. And pants color, I don't know. Let's get dark gray, almost black. Okay, Nest's colors are also as follow. And yes, I see I haven't filled in the some of the. Despite using bucket tool, I still need to touch up some areas by hand. So yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I am really close. So with backgrounds on, it will be like this, and with effects, I need to yeah, effects, bubbles. I might, yeah, now that I have drawn everything, I need to move these bubbles, these ones, a little bit here. The same with text, okay. I think I will, wait, let me put it in here, and this move in there. Also, I'm coloring in the white. I don't know about. I want to have these like. Wait. I like that the characters pop out from here, but I also. Wait, I will do the separate thing for the characters. Where's my? I want to have this transition effect. just ever so slightly. Oops, wrong layer. Okay, I would say so far good enough. So I will work on it a little bit more right now after the stream as we speak, in order to you know, have everything. Maybe I will put it right there. Yeah, just to touch up on the flat colors and yeah, and add shading and all the good stuff. So yeah. So with that, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for watching, chatting, lurking, and spending some time with me. Well, I hope you had fun. And yeah, next stream. I need to look at the calendar because I thought that next stream will be traditional art stream. Either that or Sims, but I think Sims are next week. Or maybe, wait, I need to check. Please hold. I need to check. Because I have it written. I have it written for sure. I wrote it down. Where is it? But I had it here. The roadmap for the next whole month. Okay, found it. So next stream on Tuesday. So next stream on Tuesday will be it's the second week of the month. Yeah, okay. It was supposed to be comic thumbnailing, and it still might be another comic thumbnailing session. I know there were two in the very close succession, but it will be comic thumbnailing stream, then traditional art, but I am willing to swap the comic thumbnailing for traditional art, so there will be two traditional art streams next week. Yeah. One with the anatomy study, and second one on 8th will be another food study. And I have a great excuse to do a food study on 8th because there is Fat Thursday on the 8th, so I think it's fitting to learn how to draw donuts. I learn how to draw good looking donuts and sweets on 8th. So yeah. So this is the plan. So yeah. And if nothing that happens, I will stick to this plan. So yeah, so thank you all so much for coming. Thank you for watching, chatting, lurking, and spending some time with me. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all very soon. So goodbye. We will see. We will see. Okay, bye.